Clavicular and his content and its popularity are the natural result of a hypergamous, hoe-flated society, if you will.
How are women entitled? Because they expect men not to be cheaters? They don't want to go on coffee dates? Like, that's the entitled? What are you talking about?
I take care of my mom, so if that's an issue with you, then don't even match with me. I got this going on, so if you can't look past that, then don't even match with me. If I can't be goofy with you, then don't even. Tired of being ghosted and things not going nowhere. Looking for my passenger princess. If you just want money, don't match with me. Don't ask me to buy.
Y'all just want a relationship that has money in it. That's all y'all want. Y'all want a relationship that has money in it, bro. This relationship is not driven off of money. Come on, y'all. Relationship not driven off of money. It's so lame.
I've been noticing that the messaging coming from the red pill community as of lately has been a lot more scattered than usual. It's been everywhere, right? It's been all over the place. And I think I know why. I mean, I think there's some things on the horizon. I think there's a lot of new science coming out. And we know these dudes don't read, but the women do. And it's changing how the women deal with the men, which is forcing the men to lash out even more. But the red pill community is in shambles. And it's not to say like the red pill is going anywhere, because it's not. It's just gonna keep, morphing into other things and transitioning into other things. But it's here. It's gonna be here for the foreseeable future. But when I listen to all the confusing, talking points that these dudes have, it's really it though their talking points are confusing, what's not confusing for me is the fact that they are confused. You know what I mean? Like, I understand that. I'm like, okay, I know why they're confused. I see what's going on. That's one part of it, but also it is deliberate too. Don't get me wrong. They have always been like masters of confusion. So we already know that men's favorite pastime in 2025 is to reverse victimhood, right? Darvo, men love to reverse victimhood. They like to say that they're the victims of women being X, Y, and Z, or whatever things that we know men predominantly to be. And they're really going hard on pushing this message. It's getting louder and louder and louder. And it's because the women are like drowning it out by just flat out ignoring men, but they're also calling the men out. So the men, instead of changing, they're just like tripling, quadrupling, quintupling, whatever, down on this message.
Clavicular and his content and its popularity are the natural result of a hypergamous, hoe-flated society, if you will. It's not all women, but a disproportionate number of young women in the United States are deluded, entitled, narcissistic, and disloyal. Our culture promotes it.
Based on what? What are you basing this on? Where can you substantiate this claim? I'm not even asking you to do it scientifically, but what? I don't date younger women. The youngest woman I know is 30, which is my niece. The youngest woman I know is 30 as of now. Yeah. So I don't know. But I would love to know. She got married when she was like 20 something years old, 19 years old, or something crazy like that. She been married and divorced for years now. But anyways, um, what I'm trying to figure this out though. What are you talking about? What makes women narcissists first and foremost? What are their narcissistic tendencies? Um, he's just using wholeflation. They say these buzzwords, but like, what are we talking about? I would love to know. I'm very curious because I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I don't know. How are women entitled? Because they expect men not to be cheaters? They don't want to go on coffee dates? Like, that's the entitled? What are you talking about?
Are deluded, entitled, narcissistic, and disloyal. Our culture promotes it. You're not even really allowed to complain about it, and the courts will bend you over the sink unless.
If they don't allow you to complain about it, then why are there so many videos of you men complaining about it? Mind you, complaining about a thing that doesn't even exist. We suffer in silence. Then shut the fuck up and suffer. Damn. I can't wait for men to start suffering in silence.
You have a lot of money as a man. So mid to lower level young men have virtually no power in that kind of dating pool. And so they go, okay, my options are either ascend to the upper echelons of attractiveness, and then at least I have the ability to vet for a good woman because I have options, or I can sleep with 300 women a year. And men either want a real wife or a harem that they have no commitment to. A lot of dudes want both. I don't think you should do the hedonism thing, but both.
How did this, if you list, wait, so that part is true. I don't know about the wife part, but okay. If that's true, then wouldn't that mean that men are the problem? Men who want to sleep with 300 women, they're not entitled. Men who think they deserve a wife, they're not entitled. It's the women that are entitled. You literally are describing how men are actually the entitled ones. You haven't given me one example of how women are, though.
Of those options are more appealing to most young men than what is the reality for a lot of average dudes, especially like in their 20s and 30s, which is do this romantic song and dance in the hopes of getting this like argumentative, partially ran through 5.5 to commit to you perpetually, and then pray she doesn't divorce you, take your kids, take the house, and make you pay for it. So, like, I get it.
A 5.5, sir. What are you? What are you? I'm curious. What do you think you are? I don't rate women. I do rate men though, because you guys love to rate women. So I rate men. I bully the bullies. It's kind of like that's my thing. What are you? If 5.5 is like around average, is this man the attractiveness of an average man? I think he's below average. Why are you on the internet crying? You're ugly. You're ugly. And it's not about the reason why you can't get a date isn't even because you're ugly, because there are women who are just on your level of attractiveness too. That's not what it is. The reason why you can't get a woman is because you're ugly on the inside.
You should become as attractive as possible, but I think you should do so in order to find a good woman and just subtly make sure that she knows that she could be replaced if she doesn't behave, because a lot of time they don't, unfortunately.
Yeah, see? Who doesn't want to date that? It's the women that are entitled. Yeah, the men are the victims. You know what I mean? He just proved it right now when he talked about how men want to sleep with 300 women. I don't care. This shit is hilarious because this is what it's like. This is the red pill. This is how that guy start. This is why he's doing what he's doing. They literally are like ants in a colony.
Hey, do you have a second to talk? Oh yeah, I was just over here reading my Bible. What's up? Hey, so you know how you told us to leave really terrible comments all over the internet and disparage women and remind them that they have no value and generally side with the most vile of things? Well, of course, that's all I ever do. That's like my whole bread and butter. Yeah, what about it? Well, you see, me and a few of the other guys, we were talking because we have nobody else to talk to, and it turns out we're not getting any women from this. Yeah, the ladies hate it. Absolutely, it is not getting us any pussy whatsoever. It's dry as fuck over here. Oh, that's weird. You called them fat because they don't know they're fat. You called them fat and ugly and stuff because they you told them that.
You called them 5.5s like that other ugly dude did.
Oh yeah, repeatedly sent them personal threats. Reminded them I could find their address. I mocked their boyfriends because they all have boyfriends, and the men that participate we mocked their girlfriends because they obviously do have partners because they care about them. But we threatened all of them, made fun of them. We were really heartless and cruel. But it's not getting us any play. What's up with that? I don't know. I don't know. It's baffling to me. Also, because me and the other guys were talking, because again we have no one else to talk to. We were talking and we realized you first of all you have a wife, and second of all she's got kids from a previous marriage. So what the fuck, dude? What's up? You lick sniz or something? I'm honestly trying my hardest to. Hey.
Oh my God, man. I almost feel bad for you fuckers. I swear, I almost feel bad for you. If I wasn't laughing so hard, guttural, just from the belly laughs, I would feel bad for you. But you guys do it to yourselves. You're fucking stupid. You're dumb. You don't want to listen to anybody but dumbass men. You don't want to be any better, no matter what. I don't care. But that's exactly what you guys are listening to idiots say stupid shit, and then you get on the internet and you try to bully women into being in relationships with you. It's not working. You're like taking no accountability. And I remember talking about this like 2 weeks ago, but I was saying how men, a huge reason why they keep striking out on social media sites, on dating sites, is because their profiles are ass. This again, this is just funny, but it's true though. It'd be like I feel like all of these are real. Like it could come off as like she's like exaggerating. I don't think she's exaggerating. I think she's just saying them in a funny way. But let me know if these aren't real things. I've seen some of these. That's what I'm saying. These are like real messages, I'm pretty sure.
I take care of my mom, so if that's an issue with you, then don't even match with me. I got this going on, so if you can't look past that, then don't even match with me. If I can't be goofy with you, then don't even. I'm tired of being ghosted and things not going nowhere. Looking for my passenger princess. If you just want money, don't match with me. Don't ask me to buy you shit unless we on that. Me, you, wifey, $200. No, I'm not buying your content. I'm old school, so if you in that child mindset where we can't meet up, don't play with me. Come correct. I may not find anybody on here, but you want to talk to me? Okay. You don't want to talk to me? I don't care. Don't swipe right and not reply. Me and wifey, you looking for a third. Looking for my wife. I have a kid, so we're a package deal. I don't do the ex drama. Active father, so if that's not for you, I prefer a woman who's clingy. Looking for someone who knows what they want. If you don't look like your pick, swipe left.
I swear to God, I've seen like 80% of those. Like from women sharing men's profiles. And yeah. And I've heard men say those things though, by the way. These are things on profiles, but these are actually also things that men just say. Men actually say this weird shit like all the time about women and about dating, all the time. I've heard this stuff a lot of times from men. It's fucking crazy. That first idiot talking about attractive. No, bro, men are dumb, and women are clocking y'all a mile away because you don't even know how to be fake. Men don't even know how to fake it. I just did a video though on this woman, and she was talking about how she went on a date with this dude, and first he tried to split the check, and blah, 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 blah. Anyways, she ended up getting to a point with him where she just told him straight up, like, yeah, we're not going on a second date. And he just started to like open up to her. And it was so funny because he exposed, to her that he revealed to her that he didn't want a long-term relationship. Like all the stuff in his profile was a lie. And I'm sitting there going, how most men lie in their profiles. But think about this. Think about how weird and how problematic you have to be to lie, but then even your lies still reveal how weird you are. You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, because he lied and he got a date with that woman. It all came apart on the date, don't get me wrong, but he got to a date with that woman, right? He had to at least pass the vibe check and the messages and all of that stuff. A lot of men fail in the bio part. A lot of men fail in the messaging, and a lot of men fail on the dates. By some point, they reveal themselves. But I'm just saying, how weird and problematic do you have to be to not even be able to pass the vibe check on the bio, my nigga? You niggas are cooked. Remember, the women are the entitled ones, not the men, right? No, it's not the men.
I don't like it when y'all hoes want a nigga. Y'all want a nigga with his own everything, right? Money, car, job, house.
So, basic human necessity to survive. What? His own everything? Cars, clothes, a house, a cell phone that works, a job. Like, he gotta have everything. Remember he was saying the women are the entitled ones, right? The women are the entitled ones, not the men. And then this dude describes what the entitlement looks like, and the entitlement looks like a woman expecting a man to have basic functioning, like basic things you need to function as an adult. That's it.
Money, car, job, house. Y'all want a nigga with that, right? What if the nigga just only got a car? He ain't got no job, no nothing right now. But he looking for a job so he can be able to get back on his feet.
And then if that woman dates that man and gets pregnant by that man, y'all gonna say, why are you dating Pookies and Ray Rays and why are y'all dating bums? You gonna tell her to choose better. Y'all are fucking trifling.
Y'all gonna take the nigga up on his offer still? Or what if the nigga
And they shouldn't.
got a crib, but he ain't got no car, no nothing, still making it to work, using Uber and all that shit? Is y'all gonna fuck with him?
Maybe. I think me personally, if you got your own apartment but you don't have a car, I don't think depending on your age, I don't think that that's crazy. I don't think that that's like, especially depending on what city you live in or whatever, right? I don't think that that's crazy. Now that like cars in 2025 are ridiculously expensive to buy and maintain, right? So some 23, 25-year-old young man, cool. I would understand that. What age are we talking about though? Because you look like you pushing 30, you in your 30s. Yeah, you should have a car and an apartment, my nigga. I'm sorry to tell you.
Y'all just want a relationship that has money in it. That's all y'all want. Y'all want a relationship that has money in it, bro. This relationship is not driven off of money. Come on, y'all. Relationships not driven off of money. It's so lame. Like, what if the nigga make you feel good? But I ain't talking about sex. I'm talking about he rub your feet every time you get off work, cook for you, food ready on the table whenever you get off from work. Goddamn me. He you know what I'm saying? Goddamn me. He run your bath water. Yeah. Nigga run your bath water.
The problem is most men ain't doing that. That's the thing that annoys me about this. Like, what if? Like, essentially, it's like, just put it in, let's just break it down even quicker. Essentially, you're acting as if a man shouldn't be doing those things if he has money, as you put it, but to me, just basic necessities. If a man meets the bare minimum standard financially, being economically viable, having a job, apartment, a car, some money in the bank, if he meets those standards, then he can't be the same man that's gonna take care of the woman on the, in another way, right? It's an either or. He's saying, women, you have to choose. You either have to choose a man that is going to be economically viable, but ignore all of your needs, right? Or you can have a broke ass man that's a hobosexual living in your house, eating up all your food and shit, drinking the last of the Kool-Aid like Ving Rhames and goddamn Baby Boy, but he gonna make you a hot plate and run your bath water. Those are your only options, women. You choose.
Goddamn me. Put the rose petals in that motherfucker. All that shit, man.
How can he have rose petals if he don't have a job? Where he getting the rose petals from?
But damn, you don't want no nigga that's romantic. You want a nigga that has money in a relationship, right? Yeah, I know what that means. Y'all want to get dogged. Y'all want to get dogged the fuck out. Yo, you want a nigga to slut you out and then take you, go get your hair nailed, then all that shit. Talk shit about you. Bitch, fuck you, all that shit. Y'all want a nigga like that. Y'all gonna make a nigga like that because y'all only want one thing from a nigga.
Now, clearly, this young old man lives with his mama. He lives with a woman. If you can't tell, there are telltale signs. Like, what the fuck is that in the background? That whatever that is over the window right there, whatever you want to put a curtain over the window. This is a woman's house. So it's safe to say that he's mad because he ain't got no money. If I had to guess, and he living with his mama. Maybe he got a job, maybe he don't. He look like he works security. I don't know. That's a security type turtleneck. And that's fine. You got you a gig, but he ain't got no car and he ain't got his own apartment. And he venting. This is a vent session. Go on, brother. Go on and vent to us. We listening.
All that shit. Y'all want a nigga like that. Y'all gonna make a nigga like that because y'all only want one thing from a nigga, that's just money. Then y'all want to play like y'all in love and shit. Bitch, you don't love me, bitch. You love my money, ho. Square business, nigga. That's what you hoes be on. You hoes on.
What money?
We really be trying to find no real love. Like I'm talking about real love back in the 1970s love. You always ain't talking about nothing. You always ain't talking about nothing about that. It's just
He talking about women not wanting love while he ran and raving and calling every woman a B word and a hoe. But he teaching us about love, y'all. He gonna learn us about love today. This the man. We gonna learn it from him.
generation so fucked up, man. For real, man. Fuck the generation. Even the older generations, y'all fucked up too. Cause y'all want to be young as well. Sit y'all old ass, flabby titty motherfucking ass down.
Damn. Yeah, we believe you, brother. It's the women. It's the women that are entitled. It's the women that's just chasing money by asking that a 30-year-old man have a car, an apartment, a house, decent clothes, and some money in the bank. Yeah, it must be all about the money. And apparently they can't get a man that has that stuff and also love them and treat them right. He just gonna slut them out and pay for their nails as if the women can't pay for their own nails. But that's neither here nor there. Are we starting to see what the problem is? You guys don't see what the problem is. We still lying and saying it's the women. It's not, bro. It's not. I'm sorry to tell y'all. It's not the women, bro. It's us. It's men like you. It's the men. It's the men like the man in the first video. It's us. The women aren't entitled. The men are.